Hi there folks, Borislav247 here with another Days Gone video, and on this video I'm going to show you all the best methods possible for taking out the bounty hunter mission called Nice and Bloody. Now, before I get to the action, there is a couple of things that I want to point out. The first one is that this particular mission will be shown on Survivor 2 difficulty, so this is as hard as it gets. And as well as this, I will only be using weapons that you would have available to you at the time when you take on this particular mission. So you're not going to be seeing any Chicago choppers or MG55s. However, on this video I will be showing one run involving the MWS, another run which will involve the M40 sniper rifle, and given that I'm at this stage in the game, I do have the luxury of being able to use suppressors for both of these weapons, so these are going to be very quiet. And as well as this, I am going to show a third run which involves the use of residue bolts, because they are unlocked come this time in the game. So that's just for a bit of entertainment though. So anyhow, let's get straight to the action, folks. Right then folks, as it's a bounty hunter mission, you first have to be given the mission from the particular camp, and in this case it's Ada Tucker.
You ever ride with a drifter, scars all over his face, carries a tire iron, goes by the name of Limbo?
Don't know him.
He came into camp yesterday to turn in some bounties, have a few drinks. Seems like he didn't leave until early this morning.
Well, Tuck, I don't run security here, so why don't you just tell Alki about that?
He beat a man, Deke, and a woman to death. Bowman and Hewitt. Her face was so smashed in you couldn't tell it was her.
Hewitt, Maria, right? Oh, Jesus. This asshole, Limbo, he's a local.
Alki says they've set up shop at the old Forest Service watchtower on the east slope of Three Finger Jack.
Yep, I know where it is, and I'll handle it.
I thought you might.
Right, now that I've been given the mission, let's take a look at the map as to where it is. Not very far away from Tucker's, and very importantly, the area that I'm going to be attacking this camp from is going to be north of this particular camp. So, let's get to the first method. Right then, on to the first method. This is going to involve just using the MWS to get the job done. I'm going to bring up the map just to show exactly where I am starting my attack from, because this is the best direction of attack for this particular camp, hands down. Basically, if you try attacking this camp from any other direction, you're going to get problems. But you can also use the SMP-9 if you wish, but the MWS I think is just a better weapon for this particular job. The only advantage you really get with the SMP-9 is the fact that you can reload it far quicker. Not really a problem though when you see how this is going to play out. So I very meticulously start the run by taking this particular direction, because this is where it all kicks off. First of all, once I can actually get up those stairs, I'll look to my left just to see if there is a marauder. That marauder is not always in place there, and it glitches a wee touch there as well. That looked like a clear headshot, but the first one just didn't seem to register. You don't get that problem anywhere else, but from here, that's the next marauder I'm looking out for. There is basically 4 that I look to take care of that are basically sort of watching the perimeter areas. So that is 2 of them taken care of. The third one is right up here, and I'm not even going to use a gun on this one. This is just going to be melee. In fact, this is just going to be stealth. Once I get close enough, just wait for the triangle prompt. Yep, very nice. Now, the next one is going to be the sniper, and the best area to take out the sniper is from over here. Basically, there's very little risk here because the sniper is always looking the other way. So I really can just take my time here. Even though I'm slightly obscured by the tree there, it's still all good. Now, this next area is fantastic for taking out the next one. There is actually a couple of reasons for heading down this way. It's a secret entrance into this particular camp, but be wary of that bear trap. Make sure to pick it up and then place it back down just to make sure that you're not going to get caught in it. And look at the goodies down there as well. 2 Molotovs as well as ammunition, which is another reason why I wanted to show that area. Now, that particular Marauder that I just took out from that location, it's worth noting, I could have just not bothered with the shot and then just basically come up this way and got them over here. But because I've already taken them out, all I need to be doing now is to head over to this area here. And yeah, this fucking Limbo guy is basically the one to the left of these two. And I want to purposefully make sure that they're taken out over there, because if the camp is alerted in any way, that Limbo basically runs up to the very top of this building that I'm basically now going to be trying to get up. Because there is another 3 Marauders up here. The first one is going to be on this staircase here. So you just have to be ready for that one. Make sure that the focus mode is in full effect there. And then, yeah, you have another 2 up here. Now, once I've taken them out, I'm looking to see if the Marauder down at the bottom in that building has come out. And by that quick look, I know that he hasn't, because the door is still closed. So this is the last of the first wave of Marauders that I have to take out, because there is 11 that basically reside within this camp area. However, after I've taken out all these and I collect the proof of the kill of Limbo, another 4 Marauders will appear on bikes who will just ride into this area. So I'm not going to collect the proof of the kill just yet. I'm going to set up a nice wee surprise for these 4 bikers that are about to come in. Now, petrol can, is the first part of this, but I also have a couple of proximity bombs. So, going to make sure to place one, yeah, round about there. Just make sure it's close enough to that petrol can, and the next one right over here. Now, those 2 combined with that petrol can should realistically take out 3 of these 4 bikers that come in. The last one, yeah, I'll just take care of nice and quick with the MWS. So there we go. I'm just looking to get the tire iron picked up, and from here I'm just going to hide, because the one that is usually left is the very last one that enters. The first 3 normally get it with this lot. Just watch how this plays out. There we go, very nice. Last one taken care of. And that is it. That is this particular mission completely taken care of. Every single Marauder has been taken out. So, on to the next method. Right then, method number 2 is all about doing this in the quickest way possible. Again, I'm going to be starting from the north, attacking the camp this way, because it is just the easiest way to get over there unseen. Now, for this particular method, I am again going to be using the MWS, but I could use the SMP9 as well if I wanted to. I'm just choosing the MWS because it is slightly more accurate. But as well as that, I'm going to be using the M40 sniper rifle. So, this time, very purposefully, I'm looking to get the bike over to the area that I headed over to the last time. And at this point, I really want to be going very light on the throttle here. I don't want to be making too much noise. And I just want it parked around there. And the reason for parking it there will become very clear at the end of this run. But anyways, let's get to work. The first Marauder I am going to take out with the MWS, because they are fairly close to where I'm going to be shooting them from. And, very interesting, they're not there for once. That's not a problem, I'll get them later on. Now, the rest of the Marauders that are basically patrolling or watching over the outskirts of the camp are going to get it with the sniper rifle. This is just going to make things a hell of a sight quicker. And the other thing as well that I haven't mentioned up until now, there is another way why this is going to be a quick method. Because in the first method, I took out 15 Marauders in total. But you don't have to take out all 15 to get this mission completed. All you have to do is to kill Limbo and then get proof of the kill by getting the tire iron. So, what this essentially means is, all you have to basically get here is potentially just 7 kills, because there's only 4 more that I need to take care of. That Marauder right there is the one that would normally be where I am right now. The next Marauder, this is the one that would normally be sitting down, but yet they were just about to get back onto their feet. And that just leaves me with these two. Limbo and the other fucker. So, a couple of headshots here. And there we go. The other ones haven't been alerted. I've no intentions of alerting them. I couldn't care. There we go. That is the proof of the kill. And that's it. I can basically leave this area. I'm just going to stop for a second just to show that, yep, the bikers will be coming. There they are. Yep. They're getting close. That's it. I don't need to be hanging about. This is something that I don't think a lot of people realise. You can actually just get the job done a damn sight quicker without having to take out every single person. So while those bikers are looking for me up there, I'm just heading out and making my escape. Job done. Okay, on to the final method. Okay, on to the third and final method, and this involves the use of residue bolts. And again, as always, I am attacking from the north, because this is by far the easiest way to take out this camp every single time. I can't stress this enough. I have tried in the past attacking this place from the other side, and it's a nightmare. You have the guy with the sniper rifle in place over there. You have someone else over there that spots you very quickly. By doing it this way every time, you just save yourself so much hassle, because this really is the secret to taking out a lot of these missions. The point of attack is key. So for this one, there is only one of the Marauders that I'm actually looking to take out, basically with a stealth kill, because I'm looking to get to the secret entrance for getting into this camp, and that's where I'm going to look to make my attack from with the residue bolts. That's grand. That one's up there, but they're not going to see me. It's this next one, and where the hell at? Bloody hell! That's the first time I've seen that particular Marauder that far over there. But never mind, it's all good. That is the only one that I'm looking to take out with stealth. From here, I'm just looking to get myself into position with this secret entrance, because that's basically what this is. And it is fantastic for getting the job done like this. Basically right over here. Again, once I get down here, I'm making sure to take care of the spare trap. And that just basically involves picking it up every time and then placing it back down. That is it. I am now safe to freely move about in this bush section without getting walloped from that bloody bear trap. Now, here we go. Yep, you do. Because it's the first time I've used these, I'm getting a warning about fall off with the bolts. The first target I always go for is Limbo himself. Then hit one of the others, and then that's it. I'm just going to let the action unfold here. Because eventually, even the ones that are up in that particular tall building structure over there, they will come down to join the fight. Because once it all kicks off, there's a lot of flipping noise going on. And basically, they will all come running in. And yeah, I will just start picking off randoms as I get the chance. Basically, when I get safe shots. If they're not moving about too much, then yeah, they're game for getting hit with residue bolts. And I'm even going to take the time to wait for the 4 bikers that are going to come into the camp as well. And I'll use the residue bolts on them too. Because at the end of the day, if you're doing it this way, it's a fantastic way to get a shitload of resources from all these bodies. Now, I know I haven't been collecting any while I've been showing these particular methods, but basically, if I was playing this properly and not doing it so much as a demonstration, yeah, I'd be looting the bodies every time after basically killing them. But yeah, this lot are doing a very good job in killing each other. And I've got plenty of residue bolts to get the job done here as well. Normally between 6 to 9 residue bolts will get the job done. You very rarely need more than that. And I think most of the camp here have now been taken care of. So I'm going to head over this way, because if this sniper rifle guy does manage to get the better of this one, then I'm probably just going to hit him with a residue bolt. But no, it's not looking that way. I think that particular one over there is the last of these 11. Or if he's not, he's going up to get the last of the ones up there right now. Okay. Yeah, there was definitely somebody up there because I heard shots, but there we go. I'm not seeing anything up there now, so that last one is eventually succumbed to the residue bolt. So, as always, I'm looking just to pick up the tire iron. And then from here, I know the next lot of bikers are on their way in. If there was anyone left at the top of that building structure, no problem. I would just have taken them out with another residue bolt when they finally came down, because again, this lot are going to be kicking off. Yeah, I'll try and get a second if I possibly can here. Right, okay, that's one of them out of the picture pretty quickly. Yep, you know what, I've got a shot there, I'm going to take it. Okay, yep, there is still... Okay, that is just one left now. Do you know what, I'm just going to break rank here, and I'm just going to take this one out with the MWS. Screw it. So this should only take 2 shots, one to get the helmet off and the second for the headshot. And there we go, job done. The only thing that I've got to do now is basically to report back to Ada Tucker and show her proof of the kill.
What do you want?
You find that son of a bitch?
Yeah, here's old Iron Tooth, just like you asked.
Nice work. Deke, you're always the one person I could count on to get things done. You know, I have no idea where you and Boozer rode off to, but it's good to see you.
Well, we're around, Tuck, and if you need anything, you know how to reach me.
Go see Alki. I'll update your credits.
There we go, folks, that is nice and bloody done. And that brings me very nicely to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Take care.